That's huge. That is a biggie. It's out of here.
Hello and welcome back to 2020 Stars. I'm your host Namita. Do you remember the time when we used to get our daily news in just one bulletin? And now when we go to channels, it's just noise but news. So here we come in. Every week we put together a bulletin just for you with all the important news in it and cover political, sports, international, local and entertainment news. You can also watch this bulletin on timestars.com and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. With a number of subscribers, we know that we have your support and love. With this note, let's get started with the headlines. US-India signed defense pact on sharing satellite data. Twitter apologizes for showing J&K and Leh in China in location tag. IPL updates and Virat Kohli's latest controversy coming ahead. In October birthdays, 3 Bollywood actresses celebrate their birthdays this week. And just few days to go, Indian-American community appeals to vote. India has inked a military deal with the US for the sharing of sensitive satellite data. ये डील तब हुई है जब 1962 इंडो-चाइना वॉर के बाद इंडिया-चाइना रिलेशंस अपने ऑल टाइम टेंस मोड में हैं। चलिए देखते हैं क्या है ये पूरी डील। India signed a defense agreement with the United States for sharing of sensitive satellite data on October 27th, as the two sides held a top-level security dialogue aimed at countering China's growth in the Indo-Pacific region. US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and Defense Secretary Mark Esper were in New Delhi for formal 2+2 talks with their Indian counterparts, Foreign Minister Subramanyam Jaishankar and Defense Minister Rajnath Singh.
Thanks to Prime Minister Modi and President Trump's leadership and our shared values, our ties are growing stronger day by day. The United States will stand with the people of India as they confront threats to their sovereignty and to their liberty. The challenge of defeating the pandemic that came from Wuhan also fed into our robust discussions about the Chinese Communist Party. Our leaders and our citizens see with increasing clarity that the CCP is no friend to democracy, the rule of law, transparency, nor to freedom of navigation, the foundation of a free and open and prosperous Indo-Pacific.
Pompeo और एस्पर पीएम नरेंद्र मोदी से भी मिले. The accord would provide India with access to a range of topographical, nautical and aeronautical data that is considered vital for targeting of missiles and armed drones. It would also allow the US to provide advanced navigational aids and avionics of US-supplied aircrafts to India, containing China's influence. ये डील उस वक्त की गई है जब एक तरफ यूएस इलेक्शंस हैं और ट्रम्प शायद कोई मौका नहीं छोड़ना चाहते इनडायरेक्टली इंडियन अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी का दिल जीतने के लिए और ये दिखाने के लिए कि चाइना के खिलाफ ट्रम्प इंडिया के साथ हैं, और दूसरा अभी इंडिया चाइना रिलेशंस अपने ऑल टाइम लो में चल रहे हैं। तो यूएस की ये डील चाइना को कितना डरा पाती है ये तो आने वाला वक्त ही बताएगा। In a shocking discovery, Twitter shows Leh as part of China. And in reaction to that, India wants Twitter's CEO against misrepresentation of the map. क्या है ये पूरा मामला? आइए आपको दिखाते हैं. The location setting in Twitter have been showing Leh Ladakh in China, causing massive outrage against microblogging site. As the incident came into light, Indian government want Twitter asking the social media giant to respect sensitivities of Indian citizens. The Ministry of Electronics and IT Secretary has written to Twitter Inc. CEO Jack Dorsey expressing the government's disapproval of the misrepresentation of Map of India. It has been conveyed to Twitter that any attempt by the social media platform to disrespect sovereignty and integrity of India, which is also reflected by the maps, is totally unacceptable and unlawful. दरअसल हुआ यूं कि नेशनल सिक्योरिटी एनालिस्ट नितिन गोखले जो ले एयरपोर्ट से ट्विटर लाइव दे रहे थे, उन्होंने ये नोटिस किया कि ट्विटर उनकी लोकेशन जम्मू एंड कश्मीर पीपल्स रिपब्लिक ऑफ चाइना दिखा रहा है।
This morning before lunch I had gone live on Twitter to apprise all the people about my and my colleague Rohit Pandita's journey to Ladakh from Himachal Pradesh through a new road. After we finished the live broadcast, to our surprise and horror, we discovered that the location that we had put of the war memorial or the Hall of Fame, which is a very famous landmark in Leh, came up as being part of Jammu and Kashmir and People's Republic of China. I took screenshots, then I put that out on Twitter, also tagged Twitter, Twitter support, Twitter India, and expected them to take action. But except for raves and rant and of course anger, the kind of anger that people felt, the users of Twitter in India, is very manifest and very evident on Twitter, and the retweets and the replies on my original tweet. We tried once more to do an experimental live to just see whether there's some mistake in the first instance. But both me and Rohit, my colleague, tried that again in a different live broadcast, and again the same results came up. So today and just now, I'm speaking to you again to apprise the entire Indian followers of Twitter that if you put Leh or Leh Airport or the Hall of Fame Leh as your location, it is likely, even now, as of now, that Twitter will show it as part of Jammu and Kashmir, which is shown as part of People's Republic of China. Why this is happening, it's for Twitter to answer. If Twitter is owned by, majority of Twitter is owned by Chinese companies or Chinese individuals, maybe that is why it is happening. Maybe there is some bug in Twitter, or there is some virus that has been planted in Twitter. I do not know, but I thought this is my duty to once again go live and tell people that Twitter is not reliable. It's an American tech platform, but it is something that we should not really be looking at as neutral or objective when it comes to its algorithms or its services. From Leh, Ladakh, India, with Rohit Pandita, this is Nitin Gohil.
Twitter spokesperson then issued a statement. We became aware of this technical issue on Sunday and understand and respect the sensitivities around it. Teams have worked swiftly to investigate and resolve the concerned geotag issue. On October 29, Twitter has tendered a verbal apology before the Joint Parliamentary Committee (JPC) constituted to review the data protection bill after this controversy surfaced. The panel had shown strong displeasure and asked Twitter to tender a written apology and submit an affidavit over the issue. चलिए अब देखते हैं क्या हो रहा है IPL वर्ल्ड में. IPL has again proved to be the most competitive cricket league in the world, with less than a week to go for the start of playoffs and only Mumbai Indians qualifying till now. Rest of the three spots are still up for grabs. Rajasthan Royals is still hanging by the thread. They can reach a maximum of 14 points now, and it is mathematically possible for them to qualify for the playoffs. However, they will have their work cut out as they face Kings 11 Punjab next and still must rely on other results to qualify. Speaking of Kings 11 Punjab, their journey in this year's IPL has been a roller coaster to say the least. The Kings had a rather disappointing start to the season with 5 consecutive losses and were written off from the playoffs race quite soon. However, their turnaround story has been spectacular and they have proved that cricket can be a funny game. Punjab has won 5 consecutive matches now and marched their way to the 4th spot on the points table. The inclusion of Chris Gayle in the playing 11 turned out to be the turning point for the Kings, and they have won all matches since then. Let's see if they can end this story on an even better note and go on to win the title. Currently, the 4th, 5th and 6th spot teams are Kings 11 Punjab, Kolkata Knight Riders and Sunrise Hyderabad. And it seems like the suspense of the 4th finalists will continue till the last match of group stages. Royal Challenger Bangalore and Delhi Capitals might be on the 2nd and 3rd spot on the points table, but they can't afford to lose any more matches because their recent form has been quite disappointing and they are yet to qualify formally. इसी बीच ट्विटर पर विराट कोहली को सबने ट्रोल करना शुरू कर दिया। हुआ यूं कि मुंबई इंडियंस के प्लेयर सूर्य कुमार अच्छा खेल रहे थे, तभी उन्होंने कवर पर खड़े कोहली की तरफ एक शॉट लगाया। कोहली ने न जाने क्यों सूर्य कुमार को घूरना शुरू कर दिया और उनकी तरफ घूरते हुए ही बढ़ते चले गए। सूर्य कुमार भी कोहली की इस हरकत से डरे नहीं और वहां चुपचाप खड़े रहे और फिर अपने खेल में लौट गए। दोनों के बीच कोई बहस नहीं हुई, बस इशारों में ही बात हुई। ऐसा माना जा रहा है कि आगे आने वाले ऑस्ट्रेलिया टूर के लिए सूर्य कुमार को सिलेक्ट नहीं किया गया है, जबकि वे पिछले कुछ सीजन से अच्छा खेल रहे थे। अब अंदर की बात क्या है ये तो किसी को नहीं पता, लेकिन विराट कोहली की इस हरकत से क्रिकेट फैंस जरूर नाराज हो गए हैं और कह रहे हैं कि कोहली को सचिन या धोनी जैसा बनना चाहिए। ही इज अ लेजेंडरी क्रिकेटर एंड शुड बिहेव लाइक वन। And now let's celebrate the birthday of 3 Bollywood actresses जिनका बर्थडे इस हफ्ते आया। October 24th, Malika Sherawat. Rima Lamba, better known as Malika Sherawat, known for her bold on-screen attitude in 2004 movie Murder. Sherawat established herself as one of the bold stars of Bollywood of her times. She then appeared in successful romantic comedies, Pyar Ke Side Effects, which won her much critical acclaim. She is one of the few Bollywood stars who tried to cross over Hollywood. Malika Sherawat इस साल 44 साल यानी 44 years की हो गई हैं। October 26, Raveena Tandon. There were very few actresses of Bollywood who had a consistent charm through their beauty and acting, and she is one of them. Daughter of director Ravi Tandon, she started her career in modeling and later made her acting debut in 1991, the action film Patthar Ke Phool, which won her the Filmfare Award for New Face of the Year. रवीना की अक्षय कुमार के साथ एंगेजमेंट भी हो गई थी और उन्होंने बॉलीवुड छोड़ने का भी फैसला कर लिया था, लेकिन अक्षय के साथ एंगेजमेंट टूटने के बाद उन्होंने अपना बॉलीवुड करियर कंटिन्यू किया। इस साल रवीना 46 यानी 46 साल की हो गई हैं। October 26th, Asin, popularly known only for her first name Asin Thotukamal before entering Bollywood, was a famous actress in Telugu and Tamil movies. She got many awards there before she moved to make her debut with Aamir Khan with Gajni. इस साल Asin 35 साल की हो गई हैं। Just before the US elections, we spoke to the Indian community and asked what they expect from this election. देखते हैं उनका क्या कहना है।
Regards to who could be the next president of this country, whosoever comes as a president, he should think about United States, not about Republican states or Democratic states. We all live here in harmony, so whosoever is our leader, he should think about United States.
Thank you for bringing up such an important question, because being citizen, we do get affected by, irrespective of what kind of political scene is definitely affects our life. So election time is there. Whosoever becomes our next leader should be more focused on everyday middle family, like everyday things like schools opening, like small businesses opening back, and the education. My children is still in college. So it's not same when they do it online. So it is affecting us. It is affecting our children. So whosoever is next leader should think global. Nowadays, no country can stand alone. So when we say global, that means we have to watch the environment. We have to watch our international relationships. We are Indian Americans. So America is our karma bhumi. So it's very important that we actively participate in political as well as local economical whatever scenario is there.
What we are looking for current leadership that's going to help our Indian community, especially in here and in India also. President Trump, he made some issues like opening, not closing, locking down, like way in advance. So he should have done that.
As a young American Indian youth, my views on the current election that's happening now is that whoever gets elected, I think that we should have a president that respects all cultures and is not racist and will lead us well. I will be able to vote in the next 2 to 3 years. So I think my views right now is just that we should have a good leader who respects everyone, whoever that might be.
To the community, I must make a request that we must exercise our right to vote, as citizens of the United States of America, and of course our birth-giving motherland, India. It's our duty that to exercise the democratic right to do a vote and vote for the candidate who serves the best in terms of Indo-American relations, in terms of economy. Just must vote to the candidate which you feel serves the best to the community.
So the things that are important to me as an Indian, I can only talk about myself, is immigration, safety of the country, respect to women, whether you like it or not. If you need to say something, that's what your vote says. That's your choice.
Get out and vote for issues that are important to you. For me, issues around services for domestic and sexual assault survivors who are immigrants or have language access issues is really important. So think about the issues that are important for you, but also important for your community. Make sure we're counted, make sure we're heard, and make sure we're looking for the good of our community, ensuring access not just for our individual selves, but for the larger community who doesn't have access to certain services.
2020 star reporter Anjali Chhabria starts her new innings. We from the whole team of timestars.com and 2020 Stars congratulate her and wish her all the very best for the next chapter of her life. That's all in this bulletin. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch this episode on timestars.com as well, and please subscribe to our channel if you like it and click on the bell icon to get our upcoming videos. Till next time, take care, be safe, and this is your host Namita signing off.